Hi, Snowmen. How are you? I'm glad that many of us are already present both on the YouTube channel and Twitter or X, as it's called now. Hi everyone. I saw on the chat many people. Thank you very much to join us. Thank you very much for choosing to be here and now. I congratulate you on this choice. You could do something else. It's Sunday. No, it's obvious that I will not be able to read all your messages on chat. I will try to follow them during the live session and answer when I can. Dear Snowmen, my name is Apollo. I'm a sociologist, professor specialized in psychosociology with 30 years of experience in this field. Throughout my career, I made many personal development programs. Now, I propose you to start. The most essential component of the ICE project is the ICE community. It is you, the people, the snowmen. Well, to be part of this community, it is first necessary to understand as well as possible what ICE is. What are the basic principles of ICE? Do you remember the basic principle of ICE network from the website? Well, trust, transparency, lesson learned, and power of the many. Decentralization, it's one of the manifestation of the power of the many. Each of you is part of this power. It is interesting that only together we have power. In fact, each of us has our own strength. But when the individual forces come together and are directed towards the same objective, then the power is manifested. That power that no one can ignore it. Although in the history, there were many who tried to ignore it, but in the end, they had nothing to do but obey it. We believe people are basically good. We believe that you are basically good. We recognize and respect everyone as a unique individual. We believe everyone has something to contribute. We encourage people to treat others the way they want to be treated. We believe that an honest, open environment as network can bring out the best in people. We believe that the most important component of the ICE network is the community. It's ICE community. It is the people. It is you. That's why we think it's very important, in addition to the latest technology, in addition to the most modern infrastructure, to have a community of very strong people. People who are emotionally stable. People who have knowledge. People who benefit from trained emotional intelligence. Evolve people. People are the ones who subordinate technology and not the other way around. This is the reason why we created this ICE personal development program, which we offer you for free without any material interest. Today, we will focus on you, the snowman. We will focus on your needs, your aspirations, and why not? We will focus on your dreams. Well, ICE is an incubator of your dreams. Well, it's something very interesting here. By the way, you all have a dream, don't you? Please write on the chat. Yes, I have a dream, or not, I have not any dream. Right now on the chat, do you have a dream? Yes or not? Some of us have multiple dreams, but you will find that putting them next each other is the same dream. Others don't even dare to allow themselves to dream. This can happen to each of us when we go through a very rough period with many problems that need to be solved quickly and urgently. Then we can not longer afford to dream. We say that we are anchored in the concrete, in the cruel reality of the moment. At that stage, we should still be aware that everything we do will be the subject to the objective I set for myself. This is what we are trying to do. Let's offer you a tool, a favorable environment with the help of which you can realize your dreams. After all, ICE, it's an incubator of your dreams. Well, our dreams must not remain just dreams. As Denzel Washington beautiful said, dreams without goals are just dreams. Our goals to contribute to the realization of the dreams. So, don't let dreams to be just dreams. Let's see what we have to do to make them come true. Let's set our goals. You will tell me that your dreams also involve significant material resources, and it certainly is. But then you are exactly where you need to be. ICE is exactly the place. ICE community is exactly the best community where you can develop and get the necessary material resources. The vast majority of snowmen understand that the ICE project, it's a medium and long-term investment. And that is this way. We will ensure the financial independence much desired by each of us. More and more snowmen join us every day, and thus we become stronger every day. We have already paid more than 1.5 million, and by the end of the month, we will be over 2 million. Well, without commitment, you will never start. As soon as you have chosen ICE, you have practically set yourself a goal. Your dream is not longer just a dream. It has acquired the first objective and the first concrete action to achieve it. The first mining session is the first concrete action that brings you closer to realizing your dream. The road may be long, but I want to ask you and ask yourself, are you ready to make this journey together with the realization of your dream? Are you ready, really ready? Write on chat, I'm ready. Without commitment, you will not get off the ground. This commitment I see in all of you encourages me and gives me hope. This commitment encourages you too. Without consistency, you will not finish. As I said, the road, it's quite long. Without consistency, you will not finish it. But let's take them in turn. It really takes a little discipline to achieve something in life. ICE app, all the more, needs to apply discipline. Although many features are tough to welcome you, such as the possibility to renew the mining session before the 24 hours deadline, such as day off, nevertheless, it requires to a little discipline and attention. In life, nothing comes without effort. But the most important thing is consistency. We at ICE, we are not superficial. And we want to not to be either. We see this consistency as a thorough, coherent action. The ICE project has this consistency in mind. At ICE, we are committed to delivering value and utility for our community. In phase 1 of our project, we will announce several use cases and decentralized applications that will fully integrate with ICE. These use cases and the apps will offer real-world application for our community members and help drive out coins adoption. Behind this currency will be a consistent economy. This is how we see, sorry, it's something wrong with my phone. Behind this currency will be a consistent economy. This is how we see consistency. In your turn, you must have consistency. Learn, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. To obtain a different result, it is necessary to make changes. You cannot continue with the same ingredients, the same recipe, and still have a different product. If you want to get a different dish from what you have prepared so far, you have to change the list of ingredients and maybe also the method of preparation. This is the only way you will get a different dish. The same in life. If you want to evolve, to become better, you cannot maintain everything you were doing until now. Have the same approaches, maintain the same knowledge, and become someone else. You have to make the change. One of the big changes is deciding to make the change. It is in itself a dynamic process. The fact that we are together today here on ICE Network, and you want to be part of the ICE Personal Development Program, it's proof that you have already started to make the change. For this, I congratulate you. You are already the hero of your own journey. But I must warn you, this road is not easy at all. It is not simple at all. On this road, there will be climbs. There will be descents. There will be difficult moments, but also moments of great satisfaction. Follow me, and together we will enjoy the complexity of the road, but also the spectacular results at the end. The puzzle of your journey will be completed, but I will show you something. One moment to show you something. Well, please observe carefully and write in the chat what the object I am showing you is. Take a close look. What the object I am showing you is. What is it? Some ideas? Yeah? No, it's not pre-recording, Ticifara. No. I'm here in live. No. But if you want to answer me, what is this object? Okay, yes. No, it's not a flag. No. Yeah, this is a piece of puzzle. Yeah, someone said it's a piece of puzzle. Yes, indeed. It's really a puzzle piece. Now, I want to ask you what you see, or better, what you understand from the image on the puzzle piece. Again, this is a piece of one puzzle. What you understand from this piece? Yes. Okay. Well, no one can say anything about this image because it's unintelligible. You don't understand anything. But why? Well, the answer is very simple. Each one of you knows it. A single piece of an image cannot reveal the complexity of the whole picture. Many more pieces from the same puzzle would be necessary, connected to each other, to decipher something from the combination of images. It's the same with the ICE personal development program. It's the same with life. Consistency is necessary. The power to see something through to the end, and the will not to give up. If you give up too soon, you won't have the opportunity to capitalize on what we've achieved so far, because you won't have all the puzzle pieces. This is a very important lesson. Often in life, after the initial stages, we wrongly evaluate that is not for us, that it's maybe too simple, or on the contrary, that it's too complicated and not worth to effort to continue. And in both cases, we were mistaken. Only after a long time we did realize that the big picture was starting to emerge. But it took more time and effort to understand the complex image of the puzzle. It's the same with ICE personal development program. In the first, 5, 6 sessions, it doesn't seem too exciting or not suitable for you. If you have many other things on your mind, you have tomorrow's problems to deal with. Do you really have time to waste on such nonsense? Sometimes that might be true. You have a lot on your plate. You have very busy and stressed life. But think about it. This might actually be the solution to your problems. By participating in the such program, you gain multiple tools to help you in the concrete situation of your life. We don't just theorize here. We don't just talk. No. At each session, we'll have something to learn, to achieve. We'll acquire multiple practical tools that, combined with the knowledge and emotional experience, will go through. We will define our personal evolution and show us our new version. In conclusion, don't settle for just a few sessions. Participate in all of them if it's possible. Of course, it's not a big issue if you miss 1 or 2 sessions, but I recommend you being present at least, 70, 80% of them, so that the puzzle image starts to take shape. Well, for the first session, I propose something very simple, which can significantly impact our daily life. I will give you a very effective but very, very simple tool. If you change the direction of a plane by 1 degree, that degree can mean hundreds of kilometers of the destination. Same with you, same in life. If you manage to make this small change of inner state, of way of seeing things, the result can be significantly different over the time. The emotional state of the moment influences our decisions and actions. A small change in this emotional state can change how we perceive reality. It's also an expression, I see with different eyes. It's very accurate. It is said that the eyes are the mirror of the soul. But let's see what it is about. A large part of the time, we direct our attention outwards to different people, to different events, to what's around us. This is not in itself a bad thing. It's normal, it's natural. But like everything in this life, if it is in excess, it is something bad. It is bad to eat apples? Not at all. But what happens if you only eat apples? A joke man would say you could become a Mac. Another joke man would say that this with apple is not very good. Eve, from the heaven, is supposed to have not been allowed to take a single bit of the apple, not wait to eat only apples. But leave the jokes. It is clear that if you eat apples in excess, we will soon enter into physical suffering. Some imbalances will be created, which in time can lead to maybe to diseases. If I am no longer in contact with myself, if I direct all my attention outwards, if even a few times a day I am not paying attention to what I perceive, what I feel, then I became alienated from myself. I will end up not understanding what is happening to me, to be a stranger to my own being. This can lead over time to multiple disorders, especially when you have to make a decision or a situation has arisen in which we don't know what to do, what to choose. Well, my advice is to get back in touch with yourself, to move your attention from a little while from the outside to you, to outside, to inside, to your inside. Well, something interesting. The eyes, or the visual analyzer, are the ones that provide more than 60-70% of the information about the exterior that our brain processes every minute. That is why, in order to isolate ourselves for a few moments from the outside and move our attention inward, it is necessary to close our eyes. In other words, let's cut the main source of information from the outside. On the other hand, our thoughts most often do not give us peace. That constant rumor doesn't seem to stop. That's why I advise you to direct your full conscious attention to a physiological process, to breathing. If my entire conscious attention follow this process of breathing, I don't let my mind run with other thoughts. I still give him something to do. Our mind, during the working state, never stops. That's why I voluntarily give him something to do, but something that is necessary and useful for this moment. But the best thing is to do a little practice. I want to warn you about two aspects, very important aspects, not only for this exercise, but for many other exercises that we will practice in our sessions. The first aspect, from my experience over the 30 years in this field, what is simple is particularly effective. Keep it simple. Second, if you don't succeed in the first attempts, don't give up. It means that you have multiple resistance mechanisms, the so-called self-saboteurs. Keep practicing. The results will not be late to appear. Now, I would ask you all to sit comfortably and close your eyes. Please do it. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. I'm going to ask you now that all your attention focus on the way you inhale and exhale. I observe, I accompany with my thought this process by which the air enters in the lungs and then leaves my lungs. Now, with the eyes closed, please inhale deeply, slowly, not aggressively. Stay in apnea for 2 seconds, then exhale in the same way, deeply, slowly. In the end, we remain in apnea for 2 seconds and resume with a deep, slowly inhalation, followed by a 2-second apnea, and then a slow, deep exhalation. Inhale, exhale. Do this exercise 3 times. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly, observing how the air enters and leaves your lungs. Then open your eyes. It lasts between 15 and 20 seconds. When you open your eyes, you will notice that your inner state is different, as if you think more clearly and see everything a little bit different. It is enough. This little bit of difference gives you a new perspective. Done. You did it. Try several times in the following weeks to practice this simple exercise. You will definitely see what amazing effects it has. You can practice even at the office, at home, or on public transport. Obviously, do not practice such an exercise when driving a car or, I don't know, maneuver some equipments. No. But you can practice 1, 2, 3 times on each day, and you will be exciting about the results. Well, let's recap. ICE, it's an incubator of our dreams. Yeah, we know already. Dreams without goals are just dreams. Without commitment, you will never start. Without consistency, you will never finish. Learn, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. And finally, we practice an exercise for changing of our inner state. Well, my friends, until next time, don't forget to be active online. Always have an open check-in session on the ICE app and follow all the official announcements that we'll make. Thank you very much for being present here and now. Your presence honors me. Yes, your presence is very, very important. The fact that we are here, as many as possible, encourages the entire ICE core team. Thank you very much. And I'm maybe over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we will meet together again. Thank you very much, dear Snowmen.